Hey guys!
We are back with a new show.
Yes.
It is a show that is going to be ending soon, so I figured we should hop on the train.
Yes.
I've only seen part of the first season. Jinxie has seen
More
of it. But we figured before it ends, we want to get through it all. So here we are with our first episode of Game of Thrones.
Yay!
Hope y'all will enjoy it. Please don't post spoilers, because I know there's a lot of them. And there's a couple I already know about, but I'd like to keep it to a minimum.
It's unfortunate because it's just so part of pop culture that you can't really avoid some spoilers.
Just don't actively add to it.
Yeah, right. All right, here is episode 1 of
Game of Thrones.
Yes. That's so cool looking.
Mm-hmm. I have Usher's You Got a Bad still stuck in my head.
Me too.
It's a very serious moment.
Not that serious. They're just walking in the woods.
I don't know. Game of Thrones is a serious show.
I guess. Do you remember much of episode 1?
No.
I don't remember that much either.
I first watched it the only time I've watched it was years ago.
Yeah, it's been on for so long now.
I know.
It's a long time ago.
Get back on your horse.
I don't like this guy.
I don't remember who he is though, so I feel like he probably dies.
Do it to us.
I think I've seen that actor in something else, and maybe I don't like him there too. Wasn't there smoke coming from that left top hand corner a second ago, or no?
I did not see it.
Men seem to have moved camp.
Oh, must have been there.
Oh,
Wasn't it? Oh.
they're gone now.
Oh, is that where the thing was?
Yeah, he said your
Okay.
dead men seem to have moved camp.
Oh.
And yes, there is smoke in that corner. I don't trust it. Should have taken that guy's advice and gone back to the wall.
Yeah, totally.
Intestines?
I think it's intestines. Oh shit. He's dead. He's dead.
That was the guy who just deserted. He's just like, peace, I'm out. Or I guess he was trying to go investigate to see if he was in the wrong place.
Run, dude, run!
Right? He's like, I didn't sign up for this.
Oh, the other dude escaped too.
For now.
Oh, they just ran into each other.
Oh no. Oh, damn.
Run, dude!
Oh. He survived.
Poor guy.
I'm guessing as like a warning or something. It's always a warning. I always let one live to tell the tale.
I want you
Winterfell.
to send them a message. That's exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
She's like, ugh.
Nope. Nope. Dude, it's so hard to shoot a bow. Like, it's so hard. Yeah, girl.
Low is low, my lady.
Until you find out the reason he deserted was to give you a warning.
And winter is coming.
Dum dum dum.
Significant glances. That meant something.
Means you're a title character.
What significant glances to you?
Yes.
Man, look at that wide shot. They're like, we have the money to spend on a wide shot.
I saw the White Walkers. People need to know. You can get word to my family.
Cat!
It's a really coward.
It's a tense moment. You surprised me. Poor guy, because like nobody believes him. He was telling the truth.
But either way, he still wasn't supposed to desert. He was supposed to go tell his other troops.
No, that's true. Oh, I didn't realize it was a beard braid.
Yeah.
I missed it the first time.
The White Walkers have been gone for thousands of years.
But that doesn't mean they can't come back. I do like that he didn't outright say he was lying. He just thinks he's crazy. So he didn't think that he thinks he's lying. He thinks that he went crazy and thinks that they were there.
Yeah, right?
I just like that. That it's not outright saying, yes, he lied. It's, he sees what he sees. Good judge of character.
This made me think of that scene in Until Dawn, where it was like, rip off the head or don't rip off the head.
They're like,
We
we
just
really
stay
gotta
on
add
this
that
scene
tongue.
for so long.
They're like, we gotta add that tongue detail in. Just for the
The
full
prop guy.
lore.
The prop guy was like, yeah. It's like,
I mean, it must be fun to do props for this, because it's so, like, detailed and...
yeah, and basically almost
Very
everything has
mask.
to be a prop, right? It's not like, I mean, I guess technically anything being used is a prop, but like, you know, a lot of it has to be made because it's not like made anymore. Puppies!
Yeah. Ooh, Magazine's face.
And whose face? I didn't look. I missed it, and I'm glad I did.
The wolf. Direwolf.
There are no direwolves south of the wall.
There are now.
He's just like, you want a pup?
The direwolf is a sigil of your house.
It was meant to be, bro.
Yay.
Puppies for
Everything's better
everyone.
with puppies.
Okay, is that your new song? Like Bat Leggings? Everything's
Yes.
better with puppies?
I think that's everybody's song.
Rum to the litter.
Makes me uncomfortable when people hold dogs that way.
I mean, it's not bad for them. It's how their mother's carrying them.
When they're puppies, yeah, it's
Yeah.
not bad for them. But it still just makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel the same way with cats. I know it's
Because when
totally
they're older,
fine.
they're too big, and it's just.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought those were like hats from far away, and I was like, "What are those?"
Right.
Which makes me think of Dune, or Children of Dune, the big-hatted.
Oh, that was some nice costuming.
Oh, they kind of are hats.
Yeah.
God, look how pretty that shot is.
I know.
That tree
And a
looks, the
big
tree
ass
looks so
sword.
cool. Yeah, I know, it's like huge.
With the Queen and all the rest of them.
The way she says that.
North.
All the rest of them.
Don't
How
know what to
annoying.
Right.
People I never
always
want to
say
see,
no.
probably.
He's never met a girl he likes better than his own hair.
He has very good looking hair.
Right?
I wish my hair was this curly. Skills.
Kid.
It makes me think of Glenn,
Yeah.
our brother. He climbed everything when he was little.
To promise me. No more climbing.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll happen.
Just like Mom. Always yelled at him and climbed anyway. And then he fell off a high shelf and cut his face.
What?
Oh, look at her.
Being sneaky.
Do what you need to do, girl.
Where's your sister?
She's outside with the helmet on watching them come in.
Hey, 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 hey.
Oh, the music is like so epic.
Gross.
Look at him.
I think the helmet must be so uncomfortable because it like bounces as you like.
All
ride.
the armor is probably super uncomfortable.
I know. But
They
it
must
must
have, like-
extra bouncy.
I don't know anything about historical armor, but it must be padding in between, I assume.
Well, yeah.
Otherwise, that would be like
There's
one.
padding. Yes.
Yeah, that, and also it would be extremely cold.
You got fat.
Excuse you?
You're one to talk.
Aw, they're besties. Surprise! It
Like,
appears
it's easier not to fight him. It's easier just to give him what he wants and move forward.
he knows his brother very well.
Yeah.
Just leaves it open.
God.
Why a feather?
I'm sure it's of some significance. I'm guessing that's his sister.
Barrier in a place.
I mean, not his sister, but you know what I mean. His sister.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at his. He's so devastated, and it's been like how many years?
Yeah.
In my
Many.
dreams.
Many, because they already have like grown-up children.
Pentos. across
Location
the narrow
change.
sea.
She's so pretty.
She's got the Disney eyes.
Oh my god, yeah, she could totally be a Disney princess. Look at his pin, and then her like pin
Come forward,
things on the
Badger.
shoulders. Those are cool.
I got to him. The guy seems like a thing of pride. Like, he's one of the greatest killers alive, and you will be his queen. And he's like, that is a great honor. But to her, it's just terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, even though she looks scared though, but she just like walks out there though. Like,
No, she seems very strong. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, just obviously the guy has no view on what his sister feels or sees or.
what up,
anything like
Jason
that.
Momoa?
Right?
There's left. Don't even need to talk.
If you take me for a fool,
I don't want to be his queen.
Oh, girl.
Last ditch effort.
All 40,000 men and their horses too, if that's what it took.
You're a horrible man.
I know, this guy's so awful. I'm not sure she wants, like, she says she wants to go home, but I feel like her sense of home is different than his.
Yeah, she
Like,
doesn't
he
care
wants
about.
to go back and, like,
Be
rule the
king.
country. She doesn't care. She just, like, wants to live safe, I think.
She just wants to go home. Yeah.
And I'd be queen someday.
Girl, you don't want to be queen. You know how much work that is? She doesn't even know him yet.
Yeah, but she's a teenager, and it all seems very glamorous and awesome
Yeah.
to her. I mean, she's taught to be like a lady, anyways, and if you're gonna be a lady, you might as well be the ultimate wannabe queen.
I guess.
And if you think the guy is handsome, well, then that works out even better.
He doesn't. Oh my god, that hair. That hair's
I
awful,
know.
girl. No. It's funny watching all these people come in on horses multiple times. Because some of them just look awkward on the horse, and some of them look like, oh, we can ride horses.
Right. What is the first episode? I'm sure
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
will improve over time.
Yeah, that's true.
None of us will ever father sons.
Plus, you have to worry about those monsters.
Right, Demet.
Yeah, but to him, he's just already been seen as the bastard, so he's
Yeah,
happy to
yeah.
be somewhere with no attachment, because then it gives him a fresh start.
Yeah, that's true. Ugh. Stop moving! I'm trying to take a note here.
Your uncle's in the Night's Watch.
Oh, well, stating the obvious there, bro.
Did I offend you?
It was a bit offensive, so I would say yes. Perhaps you did offend him.
I mean, to him, I don't think it's an insult. To him, it's just a fact, because
Yeah.
same as he's the, you know, imp.
Bastard.
Yeah, we've heard him being called imp multiple times already.
All dwarves are bastards in their father's eyes.
Yeah, he knows about it, just in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not trying to be mean about it. He's just trying to help you out and be like, this is going to be your life. You might as well learn to accept it or not let it hold power over you.
Talk of the walkers.
Does it seem to you a bit
My brother might
like
be
he
the next
wants to
hound
believe
for
that it
King.
was a wildling ambush? Like, they don't even want to entertain the
Well, of
fact that it
course.
could be
Well,
White
yeah,
Walkers.
because as a leader, it means war is coming.
That's true.
And nobody ever wants that to happen. Because that means you have to go, or your sons have to go, or your townspeople have to go.
And have you bled yet?
That's
She's
a
like,
bit
"Do I answer
awkward.
that?"
Such a beauty shouldn't stay hidden up here forever.
Both good and bad news.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, okay, I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Look at the smirk on his face.
No. He just is overly confident. I know he's a prince, but still, just
Yeah.
I don't fight into it.
They don't seem like they get along.
No, and I don't know why he's being like so aggressive with him. And he knows he's going to like possibly take a job as hand of the king or whatever, which I assume is like the second, like they said, the second most powerful man.
Well, the thing is, I feel like they've known each other before.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm just like,
Oh. Girl, this is not the time.
no, it's not.
Granted, I'm sure your mom secretly was like, thank God. Let my daughter look less attractive.
You are not taking my husband anywhere. He belongs to me now.
Oh, they're super cute.
What news?
Oh, something serious. They're like an angel and devil on the shoulder right now. Like both arguing
He spent
for
half his life
their
fighting
way.
Mother's wars.
That's a very cool shot.
He owed him
Yeah.
nothing.
But you still can't let your friend's
brother rode
life
southwards
be at risk.
Yeah,
on the King's demand.
he needs to investigate. Oh, snakes! I'm not super scared of snakes, not like spiders, so we're good.
I waited 17 years to get my phone back.
Or maybe you should have been doing more to try to get it back instead of just
Yeah, I don't
trying to get your
understand.
sister married.
Like,
Do you not have any followers?
what
that
was
you
he
can build
doing
your
for
own
17
army?
years? I mean, I guess he
Like-
was young, so they don't look that old.
Eyes are really pretty.
I heard that in the books though they have purple eyes. Targaryens are supposed to have purple eyes. I haven't read the books, so but I heard that.
Also, book details don't count as spoilers as long as it's at the same point in the story. Just don't get ahead of us. If you're like, this is different than the book.
Oh yeah,
that's fine.
oh yeah, that's fine. Ooh,
Pretty good gift.
he doesn't even say anything. I mean, I guess it
mean,
seems
they
like
don't speak
she
the same
seemed
language
that
either.
she needed to follow him.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's been taught what she's supposed to do, so
Yeah, God, it's so annoying. I can't even include this scene because of the naked people in the back.
you can show angles like this one.
Yeah, I just don't want to accidentally include something that I shouldn't.
Oh, is that a horsey for her?
Oh yeah, I got her a gift. Looks like she likes it.
There is no word for thank you in Dothraki.
Of course not.
Make him happy.
Oh, you're the worst
I
brother.
know. I don't know if he's the worst brother, but he's one of the worst up in here.
Yeah, true.
I know there's a lot of people that suck in the show.
It's so. I think those horses are so interesting. There's a black and white one, so like when he's holding them together, it looks really cool.
No, yeah, visually a lot of things on this show look cool.
Oh, poor girl. The color change from Pentos to here is so like jarring to the eyes.
And how do I tell you that somebody thinks that your wife killed someone?
Doggy.
Come on.
Because the only one that I see was Wolf.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm guessing
Well,
the
we've seen
girls
the-
don't really walk around with theirs.
Yeah, and we saw them mostly like during the feast and stuff, and I assume that like they didn't have the wolves in that room, like because there's just so many people
Yeah.
in there and so much food.
It's true.
Kid, run. I'm so tense right now.
10.
That's the one thing I remember that happens.
Oh, it's weird. Okay, so obviously I've seen this episode before, but it's kind of this. I don't know if anybody feels this way about Romeo and Juliet. No matter how many times you watch it, each time
jarring.
you're like, "Wake up! Wake up! She's not dead!
Right.
Don't kill yourself! Wake up!" And it's just
Even
the
though you
same
know
thing. I
it's
know
gonna
it's going to happen, but I don't want it to so bad that I get like all like clenched up and weird about it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so that was episode 1 of Game of Thrones. Like we
Winter
said,
is coming.
is that the name of the episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Winter
Oh,
is coming.
We've both seen that episode before, although it was quite a long time ago.
Yeah. Even though I think that's probably one of, like, I at least remember the ending pretty well, but that's only because I'd seen like 5 episodes of the first season.
Well, I think that ending is so distinctive too. It's like such a shock that it's like probably the thing I remember most about episode 1. There was actually quite a lot in episode 1 that I didn't even remember.
Yeah.
So
I remembered the direwolf because adorable and you can't not. And
Yeah.
I did remember a decent amount with Khaleesi.
Oh, really? I feel like a lot of the Khaleesi stuff is a blur for me a bit. Like, especially because when I watched it, I didn't know anything about Game of Thrones. And so, like, I feel like I remember being very confused during episode 1. So I think maybe just a lot of it's just, like, gone out of my mind, you know? Because, like, I've taken my notes. I've got White Walkers, obviously. I don't know. I tried to pay more attention this time than I did the first time I watched it. So they said they've been gone for thousands of years, which made me think, like, how well are their records? I mean, like, thousands of years.
Well,
they've been gone for thousands of years. It's not like this is a myth. This is literally, they existed thousands of years ago. But they don't anymore, obviously, is what they think.
Well, I mean, history's been like that before, you know? They obviously have been an established kingdom for a long time.
Yeah.
So, you still have, even 1,000 years ago, you would still have, like, scholars or stories passed down, and then to the point when you did have scholars, then they would write them down.
I wrote down Deserter because I was going to talk about him, but I didn't realize that they actually talk about him again later. I mentioned this during the episode, like, how they didn't believe him, but the brother that came to visit was kind of like, you know, he seemed like he knew something.
Well, I think it's partially
Ned's brother.
The uncle is...
Yeah,
he's at the wall, so in his mind, he is always prepared for war because that's the wall is. It's your first line of defense.
Yeah.
And so for him, it's not the
Such
idea...
an impossibility.
Yeah, because that's part of his daily life.
Yeah.
But obviously, the Lord Stark doesn't want that because he's the one who leads all those people. He's the one who also has, like, a home life. He has a family, so he doesn't want that. That's, like, his dread is at their back. But for the other one, the people at the wall... they're chosen because they don't have families, because they can, like, fight without as much fear for, like, in terms of as the whole picture. Like, that's their job.
And then I guess we'll just go off that to talk about Jon, since he's interested in going to the wall. I feel like his life there looks so complicated because he seems to be, like, he has such a good relationship with the kids. And, but he still has to call his dad Lord Stark. Like, when they were with the wolves, he said, Lord Stark, you have 5 kids or whatever. And he didn't include himself.
Yeah.
5 pups and 5 kids. And then...
well, it's because obviously the mother has some feelings on the matter.
Yeah, definitely. Like, they had some significant glances. And then he's not allowed to go eat dinner with them, which is just like, ugh. And because that room was filled with people. Like, would anybody even notice? I don't know if anybody would.
Well, I think it's because... probably on a normal day he sits with the family.
Yeah.
But today he couldn't, so if he sat at a different table... I think it's partially just they don't want the king and queen to notice. They don't want them to comment and being like, oh, isn't that your son? Why is he over there instead of over here? So it's much easier to be like, oh, well, he's out, like, on assignment, or he's...
I don't think they even say anything. I
know, but that's the thing is, if he was there, it could be brought up as conversational piece.
Yeah, that's true.
Versus him not being there.
And, like, how well known is he? Like, I mean, he's clearly friends with King Robert, but, like, how...
It's pretty well known, considering it feels like everybody knows he's the bastard son.
That's true. And, like, Tyrion was just, like, straight up.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's one of those... It's a thing.
Like, gossipy scandal things.
But, not talked about in the proper circles.
And then, okay, together with, like, Jon Arryn and King Robert, I put them together, sort of. So Jon Arryn obviously died suspiciously.
And he obviously knew something about the Lannisters from the way they chit-chatted.
Yeah, and then King Robert, he's so complicated, because, like, I sort of like him, but he seems to treat the queen like crap. Not that I like the queen anyway.
I think it's like because he doesn't love her.
Yeah, exactly.
He obviously was in love with the Lord Stark's sister, but she died.
Yeah.
To the Targaryens, is that what they called?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the Targaryens. And so I'm assuming at that point it was an arranged marriage.
With the queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see that, but, like, I don't understand why he's king. Like, he's clearly not interested in being king. He, like, literally says to Ned, like, I need you to come run the country for me. Like, so why are you even king?
Because he was the son.
The son of what?
Of the previous king. That's how it works.
And then I put, obviously, the direwolves, because they're cuties.
I know.
They're cuties, puppies. And then
and
I did
John Wolf.
John Wolf.
That's a YouTuber. If you like horror games, watch him. It's great. But Jon Snow, obviously getting the runt, who's also all white. This is Snow. I mean, I know it's a story, so it's obvious, but it's still really cute.
That's one of the great things about shows based on books is kind of like, I feel like some of the metaphors and stuff just get like really fun. In addition to the direwolves, obviously the dragon eggs. The music during the dragon eggs was so ominous and so like, not ominous, but it was like magical in a way that it was like, these eggs mean something.
Right.
Pay attention to these eggs.
I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't realize that if I didn't already know, but I already know.
Yeah.
So, like, I would just think like, oh, that's really pretty. Oh, that's a really nice scene. If I was watching this and no other episodes were out, but obviously at this point, I kind of know where it's going.
After the other thing I wrote down was the sets, because I thought that the sets were so. It's interesting when you watch TV shows that like some that feel like this is a TV show, and then some feel like this could be a movie. And even though this isn't completely like this could be a movie, it is more this could be a movie than some other shows.
I think later on it does get to that though.
Yeah.
I know as the show gets traction, that's one of the things that's very big and people talk about a lot is the quality. Yeah, well, it already looks really cinematic. The sets are full. It's not like the places look too clean and don't have enough props. And they do like wide shots that are like, look at this expanse of openness, world building
of everything.
Even when it's not pretty to look at, it's very well done. Like one of the, I know, like in the first scene when they're out by the wall, like you can notice on the guy when he could see one of like after they'd come back and they were like chasing after him. You could notice at one point when he's looking back at him, like there's sweat on his face. You could just see it sparkling, and I just remember noticing it and just being like, that attention to detail.
Yeah, right? I mean, this show is more than 8 years old now. So, because I know that season 8 is airing right now, but they took like a 2-year break or something. And so I didn't notice like any like heavy...
2010, 20, whatever. Before that.
And it
20,
I feel like it doesn't seem that old.
Like
the quality is good.
The only time I could tell, like, oh, it's kind of a green screen, is when the kid was walking on a wall.
That's the same time that I thought it too. I was like, that's it. Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah, especially for season 1, when you know that they're going to get a bigger budget later. And first episodes usually don't even have that big of a budget.
Because they're recorded way ahead of time. Oh,
that was episode 1. How do you feel about the show at this point? First episode.
I feel
as if we'd never seen it before.
I mean, I feel all right about it. The only reason I stopped watching it is because my personal taste. I don't watch a lot of shows that are overly, unneededly, creepily sexual, or shows that have a lot of characters that you like that die. Like, I don't. For me, it's if I'm watching a TV show, I like to kind of just enjoy it and not get too into it. For like movies and stuff, I'll watch really intense things, but TV shows I just don't. I want I want to watch The Good Place and stuff like that, you know? Yeah. But the thing is, since we're at the end of the show and I know there's an end in sight and that each season is only like 10 episodes long at this point, it's like I can properly prepare myself and properly enjoy it.
Yeah, no, overall. I totally get what you're saying. And actually what's funny is that I think I'm the same way. Like the whole unsureness, we both have extreme also like secondhand embarrassment. Yeah. So like when people get into embarrassing situations
like Superbad
on
things like
shows,
that,
we can't even watch them. So like the whole unsurety of the show was almost too much.
Like, still don't post them in the comments because I still want to find it organically, but I don't mind accidentally stumbling across a spoiler.
Yeah, none of us want, like a Dumbledore's death situation happening.
Like I said, if you read the books and there's something you find interesting that the show did differently and we're to that point in time, feel free to like put that in a comment. Like, don't get ahead of the storyline. Yeah. And don't be like little hinty. Don't do that. I hate it when it's like, oh, well, that scene that you guys commented on. Ooh, just wait for it. Yeah. Wait. Try to hold it in until it happens, and then be like, oh my god, I was waiting so long to mention this.
We like as little spoilers as possible about stuff. Like nothing. We will see you for episode 2. Bye.
Excuse me?
Finished.